Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching Riverdale Season 4, Episode 3. This one's called Dog Day Afternoon. I am behind again, unfortunately. Last week I was sick, so I wasn't able to watch this episode before Episode 4 aired. And Episode 5, I think, is going to come on tonight? Tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know when Riverdale airs. I forget. But I think it's tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm almost 2 weeks behind, but I'm doing a lot better now. I'm still getting over whatever was wrong with me and my whole house. My whole house was sick. Everybody was sick. My husband was sick. My daughters were sick. It kind of made its rounds and went from my youngest had it, then my husband got it, then I got it, and then our oldest got it. So it's made the rounds around the house, and yeah, so it hasn't been the greatest week for me, but I'm really excited to get back into reacting. I'll be honest that I am a little scared to react to this episode because I do follow other reactors who are also watching this, and they didn't have such nice things to say. I mean, I didn't like read too far into it. I just saw a few comments about this is sort of like a season 3 episode, and so I'm a little scared because I'm not a fan of season 3, and yeah, I was kind of hoping that was left behind. I was told this is more a season 1, season 2 kind of season, and yeah, I don't know. It hasn't really been that way for me so far. I've seen 1 and 2, and they were better than season 3, but I could see it creeping back into the weirdness season 3 had, and so I'm a little scared, but I don't know. I'll keep an open mind and we will see what happens. But if you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, would like to get early access to my reactions, or would like to watch the full reactions over on my Patreon, the links are down below. Let's get into this episode.
Previously on Riverdale.
What were you doing in there?
That creeped me the fuck out.
Praying.
Well, we are certainly not in Riverdale High anymore. Welcome to the Dead Poets Society.
Not a bad coup, boy.
I'm just gonna miss you, that's all.
Well, you better take your breaks from me while you can, Cooper. Because you and I are in this for the long haul, okay?
You want to come with me to the gym? I'm meeting with Miss Weiss about turning the place into a community center.
Of course. Do we need to leave now?
I mean, we got some time.
Would y'all just not have sex for 1 episode? Just saying.
Jughead?
Moose?
What the hell?
Hi.
It's good to see ya. Wait, are you my roommate? What are you doing here, dude?
Kind of had a nervous breakdown. Yeah, I even ended up in a facility for a couple months.
Oh, man.
When I got out, we decided it'd be better if I started someplace new, someplace fresh. So I took a year off and came here to play football and start over. Keep
Has it really been that long?
Some
It
of these
doesn't
guys
seem like
go
it's
with
been over a year.
who I was.
Your secret is safe with me, Marmaduke.
Thanks, man. And we'll need to be especially tight-lipped around Brett.
You rang? It's about time for seminar. Did you do the reading?
It's owned by one of Edgar's followers, and look who's answering the front door.
Great. If we know where they are, then what are we waiting for?
Have you ever heard of Waco, Betty? We've got an agent in disguise about to make delivery as we speak.
Yeah? Who are you?
Sorry, I got lost. Pizza delivery. 10 cheese, 10 pepperoni.
You're not our guy. Get him.
What was that?
Hurry up, come on.
Jesus.
Echo, this is Charlie. Do you read me?
Charles, is that you? Sending someone in with a wire, you're usually more clever than that. I know all your secrets. Don't send anyone else in, or their blood will also be on your hands. Wait to hear from me.
Okay, well, Edgar's not being secretive anymore.
It worries me leaving the twins alone with her while we're at school. Maybe we should hire a caretaker for her.
And have a stranger living amongst us? Sticking their noses into our business? Absolutely not.
We're all doing just fine.
Are you okay?
Penelope, there you are. Thank heavens. I thought I saw the triplets burning in the fire.
Triplets?
Juniper and Dagwood, the twins, are sleeping soundly in the nursery.
Triplets?
I'm looking at around 40 grand to pay for the renovations that the gym needs.
I hate to say it again, but I could just lend you the money.
No, Ronnie, I don't want to take any more handouts. I want to work for it. I just need to figure out what that work can be.
Looking at you four strapping young men, there's another classic way to raise money.
At the car wash. Come on and get.
What's the haul, Ronnie?
A little over 4
Grand? That's great.
100, Archie. I think I overestimated the financial pull of your pectorals. Maybe we can do a magic mic night at La Bonne Nuit. Or, dare I say, you boys go the full Monty? We'll figure something out. We always do.
Oh my God, Mom, I was so worried.
No, Betty. It's me, Edgar.
How did you get my mom's phone?
I suspected we had a pretender in our midst. When I started cutting people's fingers off, your mother admitted to me it was her.
I'm listening.
I need $250,000. Passports for each and every one of my followers. Food, water, and a bus for transport.
Why did you call me? Why didn't you call Charles?
Because I think you'll have a better chance convincing him than I will.
What is everyone's take on Brett's story?
In a word, astonishing.
It's brilliant. Thank you, Jonathan. Don't hold back, Jones. I'm a big boy. I can take it.
To be honest, wasn't really my taste. I thought it was a Salinger derivative.
Thank you for that constructive criticism, Forsyth. You mind if I give you my thoughts on your story? What was it, the Gremlin King?
Gargoyle King.
I thought it was a puerile. Tawdry waste of time. I mean, it's pulp.
Pulp is not
He got insulted, so he's insulting
your prose
him
reads
back.
more like a preteen journaling about his abandonment issues than a coherent narrative.
Hey,
Let's be a big baby about it.
I can't relate to Jughead's work because I'm not from his world. I don't have any experience with lowlives or criminals or trailer trash.
Well, no, I could give you the crash course in about 5 seconds.
Jughead, there is a zero-tolerance violence policy at Stonewall Prep. Do you hear me?
But this is Darius. He's a night nurse I found online. I thought he could help with Nana and the kids.
Fine. You may tend to Nana, where she is, but you are not, repeat,
She doesn't
not
want him to find her
to
brother.
go into the Blossom Chapel in the basement.
Dude, there's a tie on the door. I'm just not used to this. I'm sorry.
I'm not ashamed of anything I do. But a word of advice, newbie. I'd watch your back around Brett.
Why? What is his deal?
He's a Diplo brat. Son of a diplomat, thinks it gives him immunity to do whatever he wants.
Like beat me up?
That's not how Brett fights. Okay, it's psychological with him. And he's not afraid to play dirty.
I'm sorry. I thought you were...
I like guys and girls. Cool?
Yeah, totally. I'll keep an eye on the doorknob.
They want you to release a hostage first, Edgar, as a sign of good faith.
Betty, I thought you would be smarter than this. Working with people who don't share your same interests is a bad idea. At any rate, anticipating that you and your partners wouldn't take my demands seriously, I've already released a hostage.
What? What the hell is he talking about? What hostage?
Betty.
Polly.
She got a bomb.
Stop. Oh my God.
Betty, look at the timer. There's wires connected to the C4. 3 of those are decoys. They'll trigger the detonator. You need to find the one that's linked to the firing
Why did
circuit
she
and the
have
battery.
to? Why is she doing it? Why are not one of the official cops doing this?
It's the yellow. It's the yellow one. It's the yellow.
Here, take these.
This is ridiculous.
It's counting down even faster!
It's a tripwire. There might be a system override on the dead man's switch. A pin connected to a chain that slides underneath the hole that goes underneath the trigger. Betty, come on!
Best story wins. Challenge accepted.
What exactly will this so-called exercise prove, Mr. Chipping?
That there is no single way to tell a story, Donna.
You gotta get these guys now.
What are you talking about?
Malcolm got jumped by some thugs for not making deliveries. He wasn't even hanging at the arcade. He listened to me and he still got hurt, Red.
Is he gonna be okay?
He's a tough kid. He's seen worse. Malcolm said that
Go
the thugs
to
worked
the
for some guy named
cops.
Dodger.
Why are you
Recruit
coming to
kids from the
Archie?
arcade. Let's go down there like old times.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Go to the cops.
If you get caught, you might end up behind bars. You got your brother and your grandma depending on you now. I'll talk to FP. Put this Dodger guy on his radar and we'll let the cops take care of it.
What about Mom? Where is she? Is she okay?
If she's still alive, it won't be for long. Unless you do what Edgar says.
I don't trust Polly.
Those Glamourget eggs are worth $50,000 each. That should do it.
Oh my God, V, really? Aren't those your dad's?
My mom's, actually. Take them.
I'm sorry to bother you, Miss Bell, but I left my calculus book on the bus this morning.
I'm sorry, dear, but you'll have to pick it up tomorrow. Mr. Fritz has already left for the day.
Oh, geez. Well, if he's already gone.
I can see the similarities to season 3. The ridiculousness of it.
At last, we meet again.
I knew you wouldn't fail me. Oh, Betty, it is such a shame that you didn't accept the simple truths I tried to instill in you.
Edgar, where is my mom?
Because without those truths, Betty, all you're left with is pain.
Is it common for gangs to have a writer among its ranks? I mean, I suppose a kid like you needed something to call a family.
Don't let him screw with you, Jughead.
After all, weren't you just a little urchin wandering the streets after your mom ditched you and your good-for-nothing drunk of a father? And come to think of it, isn't your little sister a budding hooligan herself?
You're right.
Jughead?
I wasn't born in rarefied air. I didn't grow up with any silver spoons. But my dad had the strength to turn his life around and become a sheriff. And I have friends and family that actually care for me. Can you even say the same? So why don't you try writing a compelling drama instead of starting it?
Daddy?
What the hell is he doing here?
You're supposed to be in jail.
Mija, I own that jail. I come and go as I please. Well, Luna was my father's name, and Jaime Luna was the name of his only son, me. I wasn't born Hiram Lodge. Everyone looked down on us because of that name. So I took a name that people would respect, Lodge. And when my father found out, he was angry. And he beat me. And I didn't understand it because I didn't want his life, I wanted mine, my own name. What was the big deal? It is now, in this very moment, that I understand my father's rage. Because you'll always be part of this family. It's in your blood. And that...
I thought you said there was no family anymore. I mean, isn't that what he said to her in season 3? That there is no
Don't bother
family?
change the locks. Can't keep me out.